I am in my car in 90 seconds, and I don't think about anything other than what I'm going to eat for lunch the entire drive.
No.
The show it disappears into the ether. I never think about it again.
I'm with you. I think it's one thing that's changed a lot for a lot of people in 2020. Unnecessary meetings.
Why?
And then that spiraled into like unnecessary Zoom meetings, which have now been.
Can you imagine being in management? No wonder they all hate us. Our life is so much better. They're in meetings all day. A lot
of meetings.
That's why our managers all hate us. They're in meetings all day.
So DK Metcalf leads the league in receiving yards after having a career-high 177 yards yesterday against the Eagles. Unbelievable. And after his record-setting night, he said he had a little extra motivation going into the game.
Oh, I want to hear this.
One of the defensive coaches came up to me and it kind of made me mad that he was like, I was in Detroit with Megatron, but you're not there yet. In my mind, I'm not trying to be Megatron. I'm trying to be me. So, had a little chip on my shoulder the whole game.
Don't tell DK.
Was that Jim Schwartz?
Yes,
yes, sir.
DK Metcalf. I was just talking to Andrew Whitworth during the break. Is he 245? How much does he weigh? How does a corner who weighs 204? I mean, it's
he's
just
so fun to watch. He's similar to Derrick Henry in that he's just so big and so fast and so strong.
It's very rare in pro football where you get a physical mismatch.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Donald is too quick for the people blocking him. DK Metcalf is too strong. Derrick Henry breaks into the secondary. It's literally a refrigerator coming down a mountain.
It is. He became the fastest player to reach 1,000 receiving yards in a season in Seahawks franchise history in 11 games. He's 248 yards from Steve Largent's Seahawks franchise record of 1,287 receiving yards with 5 games left to play. Jim Schwartz said he meant the comment as a compliment to Metcalf, telling him, "You may not be Calvin yet, but you're on your way." Metcalf responded on Twitter with the Jordan meme from The Last Dance. He's talked a lot. They were talking about on the broadcast. He's a chip on the shoulder guy.
Yeah.
Like he likes having a little extra motivation.
Yeah.
And now if you compare Calvin Johnson and DK Metcalf through their first 27 games, DK does have the edge. Although I would balance that by saying Calvin Johnson was not getting the ball thrown to him by Russell Wilson.
First of all, they're similar in that they're physically, it's not a fair fight.
Yes.
Calvin was just bigger and stronger. I feel like Metcalf is faster than Calvin Johnson.
They don't feel like the same.
No,
I know everyone's going to compare them.
I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying that.
I would need to pull up some old.
How fast was Calvin Johnson? Goulet, get off the hockey scores for a second and get me some info I can use. How fast was Calvin Johnson? I feel like DK Metcalf is a faster Calvin Johnson.
I mean, he was Megatron, right? So he was physical, and it was a physical mismatch, like you said. So that's why he's going to get compared to him. Right. But obviously, DK does have an edge in that Russell Wilson is throwing it to him. I think DK is he's a different receiver to me.
What do you got?
Calvin Johnson, 4.35 40.
What?
DK Metcalf, 4.33.
Okay, so I'm wrong on that.
So they're the same.
Calvin was that fast?
They're the same.
God, that is
According to Google. I don't know how trustable that is.
That's pretty
Google's
trustable.
Right. It's pretty accurate.
Anyway,
he's really fun to watch, and he was having his way yesterday in what was not a great night for the Eagles. So Drew Brees has had to watch Saints games from home as he recovers from multiple rib fractures and a collapsed lung, but he says he's similar to Whitworth, not relaxing while he's watching his team's success.
Well, I didn't sit down, but I had my call sheet in hand, and as the situations would arise, based on kind of what I knew from the week, just tried to anticipate what was going to be called. And I mean, honestly, just play the game. I love the game. Obviously, I have a huge vested interest in what's happening out there. Personally, rooting for a lot of guys as well. But man, just couldn't sit still. Just it was like I was playing the game.
It's a really funny comparison you use to actors. Because I never thought of that. Like, if you're an actor, how do you enjoy a movie without being completely critical of, like, what's going on and the lighting?
If you're a comedian,
cuts?
can you just go and laugh at the jokes? Are you deconstructing them? Are you watching his pacing and tempo and how he hung? I'm like...
Well, I mean, when we watch other shows, I can enjoy the show.
No, I watch.
But I'm still judging, yes.
No, I when I watch a show, as Goulet will tell you, it's all about topic selection. So I'll turn on a show and I'll be like, why would you do that topic? That's news. It's not a topic.
Oh, yeah. I'm totally with the topic selection as well. But also I pay attention to Like if someone is saying, like, are we listening to what someone's saying? And if they're like constantly asking someone else like what they think, or if they like really don't have a thought, it's just kind of a bunch of words
rambling.
You know, yeah. And it's like, okay, they didn't really research that topic. They're just
Right.
kind of like getting their way through this particular topic, which happens when we talk for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yes, so I can see how this would be difficult for guys to sit at home, especially when they're still playing, because that's how I watch shows. All shows, like not even just sports shows, like news shows. I'm like, that's what happened there. Or
Yeah,
like, the prompter went down there. Like, when things are happening.
Oh, yes.
Then it's just impossible to not consume it when it's your business. But that's
Yeah.
funny. That's the same thing that we're saying. Like, he's not enjoying it. But that's funny that he's really going through the play calls he's doing it like he's on the sidelines. I guess that's the only way you can do it, because he's going to be back eventually.
Yeah.
So Dennis Schroeder finished second behind new Lakers teammate Montrezl Harrell for Sixth Man of the Year this past season. But this year he's hoping to have a bigger role with the defending champs.
I did this off the bench stuff already, 2 years with OKC. I think I try to move forward. I think with AD and LeBron, I can be helpful. I think as a starter in the PG position that LeBron, don't have so much stuff in his mind.
This one of the reasons this is big, the Clippers actually need a true point, and they don't have one. And the Lakers, who had LeBron controlling it, went and got him. When they first did this, I thought, oh, God, the Clippers could really use Dennis Schroeder. Because the Clippers, one of their issues was last year is, who's the point? Lou Williams isn't really a true point. I think this is such a massive move.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out. The Lakers, the rich got richer, and we were really looking forward to having the Warriors back full strength. The Clippers are going to be a little different now. I mean, it's hard to not. How do you not consider the Lakers to be the favorites going into next season?
I think they got better at everything. I think they needed more depth. They got it. They needed a true point when LeBron's off the floor, or even if he is on, got it. They needed a third scorer, got it. And they needed to get younger. So Rondo leaves, Schroeder in. Dwight Howard, I think, is gone now, and they get Montrezl Harrell in. So they got younger, they got deeper, they got a true point, and now they can shoot more. I just, athletically, they're better. I think I was actually, and I have buddies that work in the league, and I was like, that's one of those rare trades. You're like, that's kind of stealing a guy. That's when Pau Gasol, the Lakers got Pau Gasol. I was on a tarmac flying with a buddy to Mexico, and I literally was like, they just stole Pau Gasol. Kobe's got Pau Gasol now?
Well, the Lakers are back on track. They had a couple years of basically dysfunction, and now they're able to make moves moving forward. Like the rich get richer. That's how it goes when it's a well-run organization. And the NBA season is just 22 days away.
All right.
December 22nd.
Good stuff. Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie News.
The game is called Call In or Call Out. Of the teams going forward, do I buy them or not? That's coming up. Holiday season's here. It's all about the bedroom. Casper.com right now has a 30% off everything sale. Everything you need to make the bedroom a happy place. A supportive mattress, soft sheets, cozy throw pillows, blankets, plush pillows. So you better get gifting. Black Friday sale at Casper, 30% off for a limited time. They got the Casper mattress with 86 supportive gel pods. Why is that important? Because it aligns your back with your